Let's do a quick walkthrough since we're here of the awl. So this particular awl is known as a Speedy Stitcher. It's actually branded Speedy Stitcher. This is how I found it out. This company called Sellrite. I was looking at, I think maybe their sewing machines, and I came across this, and I'd never seen it before. I think I had seen some shoemakers, shoe repairers in India using a traditional awl, but I'd never seen one like this, and I didn't know how it worked. But I watched a lot of videos, and I kind of got the idea. And this is supposedly where the bobbin goes here, but I tried to use that at the beginning when I first started using it. I was putting the bobbin in, and the thread comes out of this little hole, and it goes up here, and it goes through this little slit, and you take this off, and you put it through this little groove, through the eye of the needle, and it comes out, and you put this through the thread, and then cover it back, and then tighten it up. And then so you have thread on this side of the needle and on this side, and you stitch, and it's supposed to pull thread out as you need it. But I quickly learned that that was not a reliable enough way for me to work. So what I've been doing for years, like the past few years now, it really didn't take me long to figure it out. But basically, um, I take the thread. This has a little, even when it gets like split a little bit, like that, it's still, see all the fibers? Each one of those fibers is strong. So you combine them, it just multiplies. But you give it a little lick. So the way I do it is I just skip all the bobbin part. I cut the thread to the length that I need for the seam that I'm doing. So if I'm doing this, I'll do probably double, if not 2.5 times the length. So I have enough to be able to pull when I get towards the end. So what I do is I put it right here. I just put it through here. Okay. Okay, once it's there, and doing this on camera is obviously difficult. Usually I wouldn't have to give it a lick right now, but we just picked up a 10 kg here. Let's see if I can actually thread this quickly. As you can imagine, since I've done this so many times, I tend to do it quite quickly when I'm working, but on camera it's awkward. So now the thread's through here, through on the groove, out the front of the needle, and then out the other side. So then I would do it like that. I would take this, put the thread through. So this happens on every time I'm going to do a seam, every time I'm going to do a stitch. This is how I prepare it. So now I've got the awl ready to go, and this wouldn't be attached. I would have cut this off. I would have only the amount on this side and the amount on this side. And these need to be basically about even, except this needs to be about 20, no, let me think, 5 centimeters longer than on this side. Because on this side, it's going through the device out the other side. So there's a little space here where this side is a little longer. I know that doesn't really make sense, but I'm trying to do this here. Okay, so basically that's it. So what you do, um, let's see, do I have any. So this is going to be different. Let's see. I use these weights to hold the fabric down when I'm sewing. So I got the fabric here. I got the awl. So what I'll do is I'll go through like that. Okay, and then so it's through, and then it creates this little loop. Okay, so usually what I do is I'll get this little tool here, and I'll put it here, hold this, and I'll pull this out while holding this piece here. Okay. Okay, so now I've got thread on both sides. God, it's difficult. On both sides of the fabric. We got it on this side to the left and on this side to the right. And then I stick it through again. I'm not gonna do it. I stick it through again. I guess I'll do it. Stick it through again. So there it is. It's like that. Gives you another little loop right here. You take this side. Like that. Through here. Pull it. That's your lock stitch. Pull it back through and then lock it. I'm not gonna do it. Feels like a little blasphemy to waste this thread actually. So I'm going to pull it back through. I'm going to do some videos where I'm actually sewing soon. That'll make me feel a little bit better. I don't want to waste this thread. This thread is expensive. It's like 22 euros for 500 meters, and you go through it quicker than you think, and shipping, you know. So, yeah, I guess that's a little overview.